Hey everyone, welcome to Busch Gardens. Of course, we're here today, and I'm super excited because it's been a little bit since we were here, and the last time we were here, the video didn't quite work out too well because, as we said in our podcast about it, I didn't feel too well that day. So I'm excited to come and actually ride the rides and talk about it and bring you guys along with us. And of course, later today, we are checking out Hollow Scream, so stay tuned for that. That'll be in the next video, obviously. But let's go ahead and head inside the park. I'm hoping it's not too busy, but we shall see, I suppose. All right, we are in the park, and we actually had zero wait through security and all that stuff. We got in, no line. It actually doesn't look too busy, but we were walking right in front of Iron Gwazi, so let's check out how the construction is going on with that ride. Oh, it looks so good. Looks like they're installing the lift hill right now. Man, that is a steep lift hill. That's crazy. And it looks like it's all steel too. Man, this is going to be a crazy ride. It's supposed to go over 200 feet in the air, and it'll be going over that barrel roll that you're seeing right there. It's the purple track. It'll be going over top of that. And I wonder if the whole lift hill is supposed to be steel. In the concept art, or the concept video, the lift track was wood, but this right here is all steel, so I'm wondering how it's going to look when it's all said and done. Man, it looks so good though. Oh man, that wave turn looks so good going over the station. I can't wait for this ride. I cannot wait. They're making a lot of progress on the queue line too. All this thatching is brand new, and they have ladders going on right now. Good side. Yeah? Yeah, they're doing work on it as we speak. Man, construction is flying on this ride. Hunt's only 25 minutes. Let's do it. I'm excited. I love this one. We'll be there soon, SheiKra and Tigress. We definitely did Cheetah Hunt at the right time. It is now 55 minutes. Let's see what the other rides are at. So we just got off Cheetah Hunt, and I think the wait was actually probably a little bit longer than 25 minutes. We probably waited about 30 or so. But still not bad. It, like I just said, it is currently a 55-minute wait, so it jumped up high. But when we got into the station area, the front row was actually just as long of a wait as the other rows. So we said, why the heck not? Yeah. And we did front row on Cheetah Hunt. It's been such a long time since I've done front row on that ride. What'd you think of it?
It's less intense, I feel like, in the front.
It's not as...
Yeah. I feel like the back is way more intense.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You definitely feel like you're going a lot faster in the back.
Yeah.
In the front, you feel like you're kind of just coasting along. which isn't bad. It's just a completely different feeling.
It is.
And that's one of the things that I love about coasters like that, how you can get almost a completely different ride experience based on where you sit in the car. But now we are headed down to Montu. We're passing Cobra's Curse right now. It's 25-minute wait. Not too bad, considering it's one of the newest rides here. But let's check on Montu, and then we'll be back for Cobra's Curse. Guys, there's no wait. Literally, the station is empty. We're going for it. We're riding Montu. Back row. For your first time. How do you feel? You scared?
Yeah, pretty scared. Yeah.
You'll be okay. So, we just got off Montu. As you can tell by the hair coming down, it's a ride. But we did it twice.
Yeah.
Because it was literally walk-on. Like I showed you, like there's literally, oh my gosh, this table's wobbling. But there was literally no one in the station. Yeah. So we did it twice.
Yeah, they're empty seats.
Yeah. We did back row. Hopefully I'm in frame. I'm just like, but yeah, we went back row the first time, like very back row. And then the second time, just because you had never done it before, we got as close to the front as we could without waiting like super long, so we got second row.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the ride?
So back row, yeah, it was good. A little lightheaded, but not bad. Mm-hmm. Worth doing it.
It's a lot more intense than that, right?
Yeah. It is. And then front row, I was on the end for that one, and that was. I feel the end is more intense.
Yeah, for sure.
On the row, it's like that was like whipping you around.
Yeah, because when you're on the outside, when you hit those turns, you're being thrown around a lot more than if you're sitting on the inside of the vehicle. Yeah, like right in the middle two seats.
Yeah. I liked it though.
Yeah, I love that ride.
It's a good one.
I honestly think that Montu is the best inverted coaster I've ever been on. Granted, I've only been on inverted coasters in the U.S. I know there's a lot of really good ones in like Europe, but I've been on a handful of them, and by far Montu is the best. And that's coming from a fan, like a huge fan of Dueling Dragons. I loved that ride. Montu takes the cake. It's so good. I love it.
And I was just telling you too, like I feel like my tolerance for roller coasters has gone up because I used to not be able to handle stuff like this.
Yeah, but we rode it, and I was expecting you to be like, "Oh no, that was too much." Yeah. And then you got off, and I was like, "You want to do it again?"
Like,
and
sure.
Why not? I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
okay."
Well, last time I made you ride by yourself, so I was like, "There's no way." It was fun.
But I'm glad that you're doing it. We ended up checking out Cobra's Curse, like I said we were going to, but it's currently down. It's so bright outside. I doubt you guys can see that. But they're testing the ride right behind us. Oh, geez, the table keeps on shaking. But they're testing the ride right behind us, and they're just sending out empty cars. They said there's some technical issue. So we'll be back later to ride Cobra's Curse. That's one of the family rides here at the park. So less intense. You did that one last time we were here. If you want to hear our initial thoughts, like first impressions of Busch Gardens, we did a whole podcast episode about it. I'll link it above or below. I'll put links in the description too. But we did a whole podcast about our first impressions and stuff. So you can check that out. But we are going to be hitting up that ride a little bit later. But since it is Florida, and even though it's October, it's still very hot out. So we're filling up on some water, and then we'll be back at it. Unfortunately, the Sky Ride is closed. It'll be closed until Christmas time.
Christmas, yeah.
So that's kind of unfortunate. The Sky Ride's right here, and that would take us all the way over by SheiKra. But alas, I suppose we have to. We have to walk. So we'll hit up everything from here. all the way to SheiKra, everything in between, we'll do it. And hopefully on the way, if we find more cool shots of Iron Gwazi, we'll show you. Because I'm super excited about that. You get some really good views of the construction area from Cheetah Hunt. So, but unfortunately, I didn't bring a GoPro, so I couldn't film on the rides. But if you're here, you can get some really good aerial views of Iron Gwazi from Cheetah Hunt. So that was really cool seeing that. Yep, unfortunately, Cobra's Curse is shut down right now. It looks like they might be having issues with their lift system because the track keeps going up and down with no car on it. But yeah, people are just chilling inside the station. Nothing's really going on. So we'll be back for Cobra's Curse.
But it was just last week. But the thing is, when we generated trees, virtual was right there.
He's a big boy. Wow.
It's already too late. I missed the opportunity.
They're just lying about. Hello, friend.
They gonna share with me.
Imagine driving on the right side. Could never.
Okay, they're so amazing. Go over there. We'll get you. I love animals. Let's ride.
This one's feeling spooky. He's eating a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the train's decked out for Christmas already. But it's still Hollow Scream. I don't get it. So one of the things that I love about Busch Gardens is, yes, it has a ton of thrill rides, and for a coaster fan such as myself, there's a ton to do here. But there's actually a ton for everyone here too, because the other side of this park is actually a very fantastic zoo. But what I love the most about this park that's not the thrill rides, it's just the atmosphere. This park from top to bottom is a beautiful park. It really earns the garden half of its name. Literally every corner of this park is just decked out. It's just absolutely beautiful. And if you're someone who doesn't specifically love thrill rides, this is such a beautiful atmospheric park that even if you don't enjoy the rides, there's still something here for you to do, and there's still something here for you to experience and enjoy. And that's what I love about Busch Gardens. It's, I think it's so easily classified as the thrill capital of Florida, but there's so much more to it than just that, as you have seen from some of our clips so far. Hello, Iron Gwazi. I see you. You can't hide from us even though we're on the other side of the park. Falcon's Fury. Are you doing it?
I'm doing it.
You're doing it?
I'm doing it.
All right. Let's do it. All right. It's only 5 minutes. There's no turning back. You already said you're doing it.
I could technically turn back.
We're doing it. Oh, this is not 5 minutes. They
I guess we can't do
they
it.
lied to us.
We can't do it.
We just I'm telling you, that ride gives you a new appreciation of the life that you have.
It does.
When you're staring straight down at the ground, and then all of a sudden, the ground is like, whapa! Yeah. It's...
Halfway up, you're even saying I question my life decisions
Yeah.
right now.
See, I love Falcon's Fury, but it's definitely one of those rides that it's like, you're like, let's do it! And then once the ride starts to get about halfway up, you're like, this was a bad idea. Why did we do this?
You look up and you still have like halfway to go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
But when you get off, you're like, let's do that one again.
Yeah.
Like, that one, I'm serious. When you get off that ride, you feel like a new person.
Yeah,
You
it's true.
you appreciate what you have in life after that
Yeah.
ride. That ride does amazing things for our society, honestly.
Yes.
Everyone needs to ride that ride. Now we're gonna check to see how expensive these pretzels are. Probably very. Look at the pizza pretzel. And oh my goodness. I got a hot dog pretzel. And I think my favorite thing I've ever seen in my entire life. A bacon pretzel on a stick. This literally looks amazing. Just in case you're curious about prices, the bacon pretzel is $9. The pizza pretzel and the Italian sausage dog, pretzel dog thing are $8. So pricey, but they look so delicious. And they come with like actual potato chips. Wow. All right, so we didn't get a pretzel, but we did get, they have free beer samples. You get 2 of them per visit. So we got some of the beer samples. This one is Yingling, one of their golden pilsners. I'm excited to try it. Also, by the way, the free samples aren't at the pretzel place. Right next to the theater in Timbuktu, right across is where the beer samples are. Yep, that's Yingling. look at this atrocity. Just look at it. They're all ready for Christmas. And we're here for Hollow Scream. What the heck, Busch Gardens? Come on. Hello, SheiKra. I've missed you, my sweet baby. Tigress, we'll be there soon, I promise. As you just saw, we ended up doing Kumba, and we also did SheiKra. And Kumba, well, that was your first round in Kumba, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
That one's rough.
Yeah.
That was the rough one.
Yeah, that was the...
That one's super rough. Like, that... It's fun, but after one ride of that, I was like...
Yeah. See, that ride is... It's a... Believe it or not, it's actually a world-famous roller coaster. So it's one of those rides that it's like you have to do it at least once. And I actually love the ride. I think it's a fantastic layout. There's a reason why it's so famous. It's absolutely beautiful coaster too, but it's just old.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah, it's rough. But on the other hand, we have SheiKra.
Yes.
Which is actually getting up there in age, believe it or not. It still feels like a new coaster, but when you think about it, it's like, what, it came out in 2005, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
2005, 2006, somewhere around there. 2008? I don't know. Like, mid-2000s. So it's well over 10 years old. And, you know, you would, like, for me personally, it seems like a new ride. I don't know why that is, but it's actually not. What did you think to SheiKra? That was not your first time.
No, that one's starting to become my favorite.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
Yeah, it's probably second for me with Cheetah Hunt.
Because the last time you rode it, you were actually really scared of it. So I'm glad that you like that one. Yeah.
We have to do that one again.
Oh, for sure, we're going to do that one again. We're also going to head back over there later today and hit up Tigress as well. But we needed some food, so we went and got some food. And now we're going to actually walk to the front of the park because we are doing Hollow Scream. And we were going to check on, like, if you were to, like, do, like, an add-on thing, I want to check out some of their, like, add-on prices. So if you're ever curious about, like, hey, I'm at the park and I want to just add on a Hollow Scream package, how much is that versus how much would it be if I bought it online ahead of time? I'm just really curious, so we're going to go check that out. We're going to get some more views of Iron Gwazi, and then hopefully hit up Cobra's Curse. Hopefully it's going right now. It was, like I showed earlier, it was not operating when we were over there before, so hopefully it is now. But yeah, very successful day so far, and it's only 3 o'clock, so we got 3 more hours still of normal park operation. And then of course in the next video we're going to be hitting up Hollow Scream, where we'll still be able to hit up these rides. Of course that is later today for us, but a different video for you. So we'll still be hitting up these rides then, and we'll be checking out the event too, so I'm excited. But we are standing in front of oh geez, what is the name of this place? It's this place. It's the restaurant that's on the lake thing. They also have free beer, so Garden Gate? Yeah, Garden Gate. You know why we're here. Free beer! They're actually making a ton of progress. We're doing it tonight. Check out the next video. We'll be there. We know that Cobra's Curse is running because we saw people in a car, and it's only 5.
Yes.
So we're gonna do it. Cobra's Curse. Let's do it. Woo!
All runners must wear shirt and shoes before working. Busch Gardens assumes no responsibility for the loss of giant sharks.
Oh, there is a snake in there. Hello, snake. Tricia's out. See, this is a cool little pre-show area that they have, but since it's only a 5-minute wait, I doubt we'll be able to see any of it. They do some cool projection mapping stuff. It's a neat little story for a family coaster. And right around the corner is where we load. So we'll see you when we get off of Cobra's Curse. So we ended up doing Cobra's Curse like you saw. It was literally no wait time, it was walk-on. The first time we actually got put with some other people, but we ended up doing it a second time because we wanted to try to get front car. And when we did it the second time, there was literally no one in our vehicle, which was insane. Pretty cool. But one thing that I have noticed with Cobra's Curse is the back car, when it starts doing the free spin section, it doesn't spin very much. It's kind of lame. But the front car spins a lot. So if you want to more like spinning during that free spinning section, definitely try to sit in the front car. But if you want more of like a tame kind of experience, sit in the back, because that'll probably be the more tame experience when it comes to spinning while having a coaster going around its track. But after that, we ended up doing Montu, because Montu again was like walk-on pretty much. Not pretty much, it was walk-on. So we did that, got some food, and now we're going to check on Cheetah Hunt before the night's over, because after that we're going to get our wristbands for Hollow Scream, which, by the way, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but we did check to see if there were any like in-park deals, you know, like yeah, hair in my face, but any deals like Stay and Scream or something. I don't know if they would call it that or whatever, but it seems like they don't. The prices that they offered in park were the same as what they offered online, but the difference is I looked online last night and they were trying to charge a $10 service fee for buying tickets online. So unless you have like a promo code or something, buying online is probably not the best idea. You could save $10 if you just buy it at the park, because they don't charge you those service fees. So a little word to the wise on that. But we did end up purchasing our tickets for tonight, which was, what, $45? Yeah, it was $45 because, yeah, and we got a pass holder discount. So it was about $45 after tax and all that. And that's just because it's the end of October. You know, it's spooky season. It's probably going to be really busy tonight. But normally tickets are about $35. But since it is the end of the run, they are a little bit more expensive. But yeah, let's do Cheetah Hunt and see what the rest of the day's looking like. But it seems as if our normal day, at least, is coming to an end, and the park's slowly going to start to transition to Hollow Scream, which again is the next video, so stay tuned for that. Let's check on Cheetah Hunt though. It seems like now is a really good time to come to the parks. I have a feeling that people are just holding off on coming because everyone's going to be at Howl-O-Scream, so it's probably going to be insanely busy tonight. But as of right now, like if you're wondering if it's a good time to come to just the normal parks, almost every ride has been walk-on. We waited a little bit for SheiKra, we've waited a little bit for Cheetah Hunt, but literally everything else has been just walk-on. Of course, we are going to try to make it to the back of the park one more time before the end of the day, so we can hit up Tigress before the park gets super busy for Howl-O-Scream. So Cheetah Hunt, Tigress, and we'll see what's going on. Looks like Cheetah Hunt is only a 25-minute wait, so let's check that one out. We'll be right back with you. Howl-O-Scream is officially starting. There's haze. We walk out the door and it's just poof. I'm like, it's here. All right, everyone, thank you so much for following along on today's vlog. We checked out a lot of the new stuff that's happening with Iron Gwazi, hit up all the rides, you heard our thoughts. We did Cheetah Hunt just then, still so good.
Amazing. We got rained on.
We got rained out, which sucked, but it was still such a good ride. I'm excited to look to riding that ride at night tonight. But again, in the next video, we're going to be at Howl-O-Scream. We're standing in front of the sign right now. We're actually going to pick up our wristbands right now so we can stay in the park while they're closing out. So we're going to sign off here, but we'll see you in the next video, which is going to start in like right now. So until then, guys, thank you so much for following along. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on our social media. All that's linked below. Really appreciate you guys, and I would love it if you actually clicked like on that video. It really helps get the word out and helps people see these videos. So thank you so much for participating. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.